I'm checking out what we can see and view when we're watching our streaming platform. This is QVC Plus and HSM Plus, and can I see it on my tablet? I absolutely may. Maybe I'm looking at David Venable's health journey. Maybe I'm looking at Kim Gravel, Holly and the Hot Chocolate, that movie, Cooking with Curtis Stone. We've got Collecting Confidence from Kim Gravel, Inspired Style. What is this? Well, this is the Apple iPad, but look at this color. Look at this color. Look at this color. The colors are dreamy. This is the all-new Apple iPad, 10th generation, 10.9 inch. And this is one that has storage to beat the band. We've got a deal for you that is going to be perfect for all of your traveling, all of your hanging out in the hotel room, hanging out at a hotspot where you've got some Wi-Fi, or if you happen to just be perusing, looking at, QVC Plus, looking at Facebook, looking at Twitter and Pinterest and all the things. Let me share with you what we have, because we've got a value right now as our big deal that's pretty phenomenal. Colors. Here's the yellow. I mean, come on. Look, you have a yellow iPad? Yes, you have a yellow iPad. Here's the pink. Dreamy, super dreamy. And then here is your silver. And then we also have the blue. So that's one of your choices. Which color iPad do you want? And then you let us know what would you like when it comes to accessories. Here are the accessories up top. So you are going to get that cover. You're going to get a Bluetooth keyboard. You're going to get a protective sleeve, over-the-ear headphones. When you're looking at this one is actually called your rose gold. It goes with the white. The gray also goes with the white. Coming down front, the black goes with the brown, the black goes with the red, and the black goes with the black. So that's your second decision. What iPad, what accessories color do I want? And then if you want the pink with any of these, very, very popular. And then your final decision is going to be, well, what's the storage that I want? Do I want 64 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes? Here's the story. You want to get as big as you possibly can. That's your memory. That's where you've got a closet. And the closet, the size is the size. So once you buy it and it's 64 gigabytes, you can't get a bigger closet here in the Apple world. So get the 256, it's 4 times as large. 5 easy payments of $135.80 for the 64 gigabytes, and then it's $166.80 if you're getting the 256 gigabytes. So you're saving anywhere from $133 to $138, and you've got 10 hours of battery life on this. So if you are traveling, you're flying from New York to Europe, you've actually got the battery life that's going to sustain you to watch all those movies. E317546 is your item number. 5 monthly payments, your choice of storage. If you've got a Q card and you need a longer lead time, we've got 12 months of special financing. And when you take advantage of that, the 64 gigabytes is about $57 a month, and then the 256 is about $70 a month. Having said that, that's only part of the story, because you're also going to get a voucher with additional services and software. We will get into that, but first I'm going to come on over here to Justin Sachoka, because you are our Apple expert, and this is pretty awesome. That first of all, I have never or rarely have I seen colors in an iPad. Like now I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't even want a cover on it. I just want to walk around and go, it's yellow. Did you see my yellow iPad?
Well, the good thing is we actually made it transparent on the back so you can show it off, because we knew you were going to say that. And that's why we made it so that this is transparent. When you have it folded open in the case, you can show off that beautiful blue. This is the 10th generation, Rachel. So this is the most recent. The Apple iPad came out in 2010. So in the last 13 years, we've had 10 different versions of the Apple iPad, and this one is the best of them all. And truly, because what they've done is they've taken the higher features that you would always pay more for, like speakers that are going to be located on either side. So as this plays that music, there's actually sound coming from this end over here and sound coming from this end over here. So speakers in both directions now, as where they used just to be hidden in the bottom, now they're actually opened up so that you can hear better. You can see better on a bigger 10.9-inch screen, and one that is a Retina display, which is absolutely stunning. The picture quality is unreal. This is such a major upgrade for anyone that has had a tablet before in the past, but it's also a fantastic day to be able to bring home an Apple iPad if you've never used one before and experience the Apple experience.
And speaking of that upgrade, that storage is a big, huge story when it comes to upgrade, because if you bought an iPad before like 2020, you didn't even have access to 64 or 256 gigabytes.
That's right.
You didn't have access to that big of a closet. And since we're talking about closet, right, you can easily decide pretty. What color pretty iPad do you want? What color pretty accessories do you want? That's cool. But what about the 64 and 256? What are we talking about? Because I'm calling it a closet. How about if you help us understand that, and also that the limit is the limit. You can't get more. It's not expandable once you make your choice.
That's exactly right. When you're deciding what kind of gigabyte you want, what we're talking about is the closet, is how much countertop space do you need? How much kitchen cabinet space do you need? How much stuff can you put on here? 110,000 photos in the 256 versus 26,000 in the 64 gigabytes. So you see there, 4 times the space if you're going up for 256, but not 4 times the price. It's your difference of 21 hours of video or 84 hours of video. It's a season versus a series of a TV show. About 9,100 songs versus 44,000 songs. So it is a lot more stuff that we can put on that 256. Now, with that said, I'm somebody who streams content. YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, Spotify, Pandora. If you use any of those services, you know that it just uses the internet and you download whenever you want to. I'm okay with 64 gigabytes because of that. But then I think of my dad, who's like the downloading king. Everything he can, he needs more space.
All that stuff. So it's E317546. A lot of you actually are jumping in and getting that 256, but as Justin said, the 64 gigabyte, frankly, if you were in anywhere of the, what was it, 1632, you've already done a great job for yourself in terms of just, stepping up and getting the better closet space, but also the better technology. Because back then, that probably didn't have an A14 chip in it. It might not have had the quality of Retina display that's in there right now, and certainly not the quality speakers. So how about if I just turn it over to you and you drive, let us know and show us some wow of this iPad.
I love, every time I'm on with you specifically, I love to try and wow Rachel with something new. So let's do this. The camera that's in here is another one, that major big time upgrade. 12 megapixel on the front, 12 megapixel on the rear. First time in Apple that we've actually seen a megapixel camera be the same on the front and the back. Let's open that camera up. And actually what you'll notice before we do that, it's actually here right now so that you can use it in landscape mode, better for working, better for Zoom team meetings, FaceTime, you name it.
It used to be on the top or the bottom.
Correct, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this camera. You're going to be my model here and we're going to pose for a photo. Where are we going? So we're going to go just right there. Nice and easy picture that we're going to take. And so I want you to go ahead and smile. 1, 2, 3. And here's why we're going to do this. Now, I want you to watch live, because when we talk about the A14 Bionic chip, when we talk about things that are inside of this, I'm going to show you why it is so good. I want to take that picture that I just took of you, Rachel, and I want to make a little card out of it. So what we're going to do, let's say it's going to be a little invite. That picture of you is going to be inside of our recent photos, so we're just going to go over to find that over in our camera. And there we are. There you are. Now I'm going to open up our Pages document. So look here, Pages is a word processor that we give you included in this bundle. It's just a part of the Apple experience. If I come over and create a new document, we have a lot of different things that we can do. We're going to go into one of these templates and we're going to do this one, which is going to be for a big party. Okay, and so it's going to happen on July 31st. So at the end of the month, it's going to be Rachel's party. But I want that picture of Rachel to be in there. Notice how I can actually take that photo button that I had, or the camera one that was in, I can move it to the side here and I can do what's called a split screen. So in that split screen now, what we have is the ability to be able to go in and have one side open here with what is our invite, one side here with what is our picture. Now, I love that picture of Rachel, but the background, while it's nice, I just want it to be Rachel, and that's it. So watch what I can do. I can actually hold on to Rachel, and it will use a transparent image here. We're going to turn off that live part first, and once we have that off, I could take that image of you and just pull
you just took my little person
right out of there. And look at now, the background is not there anymore. It uses this new technology that's inside of here to actually rip subjects out from the photo and put them right into that. Cool, right?
Really cool. Yep, I'm starting to get into AI mind right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, crazy.
That's like what it is. It is AI. It's that artificial intelligence where it does the work for you. And that's the beauty of this tablet, is something like that otherwise, even 5 years ago, not 3 years ago, not even back that far.
Couldn't do.
You would pay somebody to do it. Like that, you would ask someone, hey, can you take out that image and send it to me as a transparent PNG that I can put into it. And now it's just like, oh, click, drag, done.
You're absolutely right. And I'm thinking, obviously party invites, but newlyweds, engagement, like we're sending out announcements, that sort of thing, baby announcements, expectations, anything like that. It is E317546. What are you doing on here? Well, you're doing really cool things like Justin just did, but you're also going to be looking at your Facebook, looking at Pinterest, looking at Twitter, shopping. You're going to be watching your movies. Here we've got a little bit of video showing the high level of what's in this iPad.
Yep, like we said, 10.9-inch Retina display. That's the biggest. Originally was 9.7, now 10.9. So that's a big difference, but it's not like it's too big that you can't take it anywhere. It's the perfect size. Double the memory for so many of you from that 64 and that 256 gigabyte. And the 814 Bionic chip is what really keeps this moving. It's the engine and the processor to this little tablet. You've got landscape stereo speakers on the left and the right and True Tone technology where the screen is going to change automatically dimmer when you're in a setting where it's really dark.
That's
or
cool.
brighter when you're in a spot where it's really bright. You've also got Wi-Fi 6. That's the fastest Wi-Fi connection. So I don't know about you, Rachel, but like for my house, I've got dozens and dozens of different products that are on my Wi-Fi using it. This gives the iPad the strongest signal every single time.
So come on over here, because I'd love to, just because you're the person who presents this, I'd love for you to give us a little word on what you love about this. Here's the yellow.
Yeah, so I mean, when it comes to the colors, first time that you've seen the yellow, pink, or the blue. So
wow.
I love the pop of that.
Yes, silver is here, but again, yellow, pink, silver, or blue, that's what you're choosing. And then let's talk about this bundle for a second.
Sure.
What am I getting in the bundle?
Yep, so in the bundle, you're going to get the keyboard. And it's going to, depending on the case that you get, will determine the color of the keyboard that you get. They're newly redesigned specifically for this. And we made it so that it's a bigger keyboard, so you can type more easily on it. And it's also a protector for your, it's a case protector for your iPad as well.
So you've got that, and then you also have the neoprene case, in addition to that, over-the-ear headphones. So this is our rose gold, goes with the white. Gray also goes with the white. Down front, we have the black that goes with the brown, which is almost like a British tan color. Black that goes with the red, and black that also goes with the black. We're seeing our actual additional services and software that come with this. Can you say a mention about each one of those?
Yep, so the Mac University video tutorial lessons. A&E Crime Central, I love those crime shows that are on there. You're getting them. Hotspot Shield Premium is a virtual private network or a VPN. I've literally sold standalone VPNs here. We give that to you. That's almost a $100 value alone for a virtual private network, which is the most secure way for you to be able to actually surf the internet. Caribou is video calling as well, which is great. And then finally you have BitGym, so you can work out while you're using your tablet.
Okay, all of that is good. You're saving anywhere from $133 to $138 by making your choice and getting it right here. Here's the story. This is an encore presentation of our QVC big deal. You've got an easy pay of $135.80 for the 64 gigabyte and of $166.80, excuse me, for the 256 gigabyte. Right now is when you want to pick it up, because if purchased separately, you're talking about $817 and $967. You don't need to pay that right now. Here's something else. We have a QVC credit card opportunity for you. It's called special financing. And as I'm about to talk about that, I also want you to know that if you don't have a QVC credit card, get one, buy something, say this, we'll give you a $60 account credit. So right off the top, you just essentially slash the price by $60. Not on this purchase, it actually goes for a future purchase, but in my mind, that's how the fancy math works. So that's how you can get your new Q card. And then with that Q card, get this Apple iPad and put it on 12 months of special financing. You still get it now. You just simply have a longer runway. It's not 5 months to pay for it. You've got 12 months, which means your monthly payment on the 64 gigabyte is about $57, and on the 256 is about $70. So if that makes it easier for your pocketbook, we welcome you being able to do that. Okay, other things. We have a TV as a today's special value. We've got a minute left. Do you think you can do what you're doing?
I can do it in like 10 seconds. Absolutely.
Boom.
So let's do it.
Because we have a Samsung TV. Guess what you can do with your iPad with the Samsung? Go
right
ahead,
here.
Rachel. Do not dance in the white jeans.
Oh, no, dance for it. Go for it. Swipe down right here. You're going to see the control center. Once you've got that little button there that has the double screen on your tablet, you press on that and look where all the Samsung TVs, our living room TV that we have is here. Now, what is happening? Well, it's taking the signal. It's taking what is on my tablet right now, and it's putting it right up onto that TV. So that means any of the applications that you have, you can bring up onto your television. Your movies, your TV shows.
Your TV shows.
What about FaceTime?
Your concerts.
To be able to maybe play games with everybody.
Yes.
You know the heads up game where you hold it up on your head? Favorite thing to do? Have that person stand in front of the TV while you AirPlay so everyone can see it, and then get everybody all together. There's so much fun that you can unlock with this. It's crazy.
I love that idea. And again, you're getting not only the Apple iPad, latest and greatest. Is there one that's most recent than this?
There is not.
This is the most recent. This is the most recent. You're getting it at a great value with all the accessories that you'd go back to the store 4 and 5 times to get. We're gonna give them all to you right off the top. E317546. Put this in your cart. Check out. Everyone wants the gift of an Apple iPad, and you all of a sudden were able to do it. Thank you, Justin. I so appreciate you being here. And the colors are amazing. Oh, you know what? And speaking of the fact that you were able to throw the picture of that Apple